Hi everyone, welcome to today's session of Let's Talk Careers, Filling Your Toolbox, Session 3. My name is Michelle Furlong and I work for Nova Scotia Works as a school liaison. I am a certified career development practitioner and I work specifically with youth in grades 9 to 12, assisting them with career development. This can be anything from helping them build a resume, to searching for a job, to exploring their career options once they leave high school. So let's take a look at why we are here. In part 1, you looked at how to mentor youth through their career decision making and why making a decision can be difficult for youth. In part 2, you explored ways of getting to know youth and what influences them when it comes to making decisions. In today's session, part 3, we are going to focus on labor market information and how this can be used to help youth with the career exploration process. And the last session, part 4, will look at how youth can build skills for the future. So now let's take a look at the career development wheel. As you can see here in the diagram, career development is broken up into 4 main parts: know yourself, explore options, get focused, and take action. In sessions 1 and 2, the focus was on the yellow section, know yourself, where you looked at exploring one's values, interests, strengths, traits, and ambitions. Today, we are going to focus mainly on the green section, explore options, where we will talk about industry trends, researching various occupations, and look at decision making, which falls into the blue section, get focused. In session 4, you will dive deeper into get focused and take action, the orange section on the career development wheel, and you will look at how youth can gain experience, connect with employers, and put their plan into action. How can LMI help with decision making? LMI stands for Labor Market Information, and this can be used to deliver information about today's labor market in Canada. LMI can be used as a search engine for information on a number of employment-related topics, which we will explore further in just a moment. Labor market information can also help with the interview process. It gives some background knowledge of a specific career, the job duties and responsibilities associated with that career, and can provide some insight on employer expectations. This will help the interviewee feel more confident and prepared when going into an interview. Information that can be found within LMI can include future predictions and outlooks. So this looks at whether or not there is a demand for a particular job. And Nova Scotia has 3 outlooks, and they include whether a job is limited, whether there are average, or whether there are good opportunities available. It looks at the skill gaps and labor market needs. So this is the difference between the skills and the needs the employer is looking for as they show in their job ads, and the skills that are available from workers looking for a job. It looks at the education, skills, and qualification requirements. What level of education or specific program diploma is needed? What skills will the employee need to possess? What other qualifications might be required for the job? For example, do they require first aid CPR, a Red Seal certificate, a special license, or the passing of a provincial exam? It takes a look at the business growth and decline. Has there been an increase or decrease in business in a particular area? And what is the prediction over the next couple of years? It also looks at work environments. Will the job require you to work outside, in an office, in a hospital, or maybe another setting? Will you be working with the public or working alone? Is it a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 type of job? Or is it shift work? Is the job seasonal, contract, term, part-time, or full-time? It also provides information on salaries and benefits. It looks at the hourly and yearly salaries of a position. It indicates what the lowest paid wage is, the highest paid wage, and the average pay. And it also looks at job ads. It provides the current employment opportunities here in Nova Scotia and where they can be found, whether that may be in the Halifax area, Cape Breton, or perhaps in the Valley. So as you can see, the information that can be found regarding the labor market can really help someone in making decisions when it comes to choosing a career that aligns with their values, interests, and lifestyles they may want to lead. So now we're going to take a look at the Explore Careers Nova Scotia website. So here's the homepage of the Explore Careers Nova Scotia website, and this is where you can find labor market information for thousands of jobs here across the province. So in this search bar here is where you would type the name of the career in which you're looking to find more information. So we're going to use chef because that's what they already had in the box. So we'll click on that and then we'll search. So then it's going to bring up all of the labor market information pertaining to chefs here in Nova Scotia. It indicates that the group includes various types of chefs. They plan and direct food preparation, cooking activities, and prepare and cook meals and specialty foods. It gives places of employment, so they can be employed in restaurants, hotels, hospitals, or other healthcare institutions, central food commissaries, clubs, and similar establishments, and on ships. If we look at the job outlook, we see that it is good. So this is what I talked about earlier, whether the job would be limited, average, or good. And anytime we see a big smiley face, that indicates that it is good, and that is great news and something we want to see when we're looking for particular careers. We can click on Read More, and it gives us a little bit more in-depth information on the job outlook. So for a chef, it tells us that the estimate moderate growth between 2017, so moderate growth is a good indication that somebody who went and took this training would likely come out with employment upon completion. It tells you that the employment outlook over the next few years for this occupation is good, which indicates that the chances of a qualified individual finding work is better than average compared to other occupations in Nova Scotia. And about 105 openings can be due to growth and retirements. If we keep scrolling down, this is where we find the information for the salary. So it gives us the minimum, median, and maximum wages for both the hourly and the annual pay. We can find out more information about the job. So if we click this little down arrow here, this gives us more information. It talks about the nature of the work. It gives some job duties that one would have to do. It provides sample job titles that someone may have. It looks at the skills needed to do the job and the requirements of the job, what somebody would need to have in order to work as a chef. So here you can see they would have to complete high school, A Red Seal endorsement for cooks is also available to qualified chefs upon completion of the Red Seal examination. And then other considerations that may be needed when looking for employment as a chef. We can then look at by the numbers. So in 2016, there were 1,105 chefs in Nova Scotia. 90.7 of them were employed full-time. 10.4% were self-employed. It also breaks it down by gender and gives the median age. Continuing on, it gives information of where somebody would likely be employed as a chef. So 60.5% of chefs are working in the Halifax area, compared to only 7.4% in the North Shore. The top industries of employment, 85.1 is in the accommodation and the food services industry, compared to only 1.4% in a public administration. It breaks it down by age. So 28.1% of chefs are between the ages of 35 to 44. It looks at the top levels of education. So 33.7% of chefs have a college certificate or diploma in their trade. We can continue on with education and training. So adult high school or a secondary diploma is needed. Gives examples of where somebody can obtain this if they haven't gotten that yet. If somebody may be looking more specifically at a baking or pastry arts, they can find out where those institutions are that offer those programs. And contact information is provided so they can click on the email or the phone number there or visit the website. Employment requirements and contacts. So this would be any regulatory bodies that one may have to register with or become part of in order to work in that field. And again, their contact information is there, provides the address, phone numbers, email, and website. Additional resources that may be needed for the job, and in this case for a chef, there are no additional resources. It looks at related jobs. So if somebody didn't necessarily want to be a chef, but wanted to work within that capacity or within that industry, it gives related job opportunities that somebody could look into. And the last thing here is job postings. So these are the current job postings for chefs in Nova Scotia right now at this time. And there are links provided to each one, so you could click on one and it would bring you to the job posting. So we'll just go back here to the presentation. All right, and now we are going to look at labor market information resources. So here are some resources and websites that are available where somebody can go to find out more information on labor market trends specific to Nova Scotia. So we just looked at Explore Careers Nova Scotia. There is also the Job Bank, My Blueprint, Future Skills Center, Community Sector Council of Nova Scotia, Labor Market Information Council, the Center for Employment Innovation, any mentors or role models they may have in their life, their school counselor, the school liaisons, such as ourselves, and any Nova Scotia Work Centers. Now we are going to take a look at a short video that demonstrates the trends in technology right here in Nova Scotia.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
So as you can see from the video, if someone takes the time to do their research, there are many opportunities right here in Nova Scotia to work for some of the largest companies in the world in advancing technology. What is experiential and work integrated learning, and what are the opportunities available? Experiential learning is the process of learning through experience and is more specifically defined as learning through reflection and doing. Benefits of experiential and work integrated learning include the ability to immediately apply their knowledge, access to real-time coaching and feedback, the promotion of teamwork and communication skills, development of reflective practice habits, and their accomplishments are clear and apparent. Experiential learning is personal and effective in nature, influencing both feelings and emotions, as well as enhancing knowledge and skills. It goes beyond classroom learning and ensures there is a high level of retention to perform a specific task or job. Now let's take a look at some work integrated learning opportunities. Encouraging youth to get involved with as many things that allow them to experience using new and different skills is extremely beneficial for their personal development. It is important to recognize that the most popular opportunities may be difficult for youth to get into, but there are many opportunities to get involved with smaller organizations or create opportunities for themselves. Now we're going to go through each one of these opportunities and we'll discuss them a little more in detail. Co-op and internships. This usually combines classroom-based education with practical work experience. Co-ops usually provide an academic course credit. Summer or part-time jobs. Every summer, the government offers student grant positions, or students can apply for part-time work at an entry-level position at businesses such as grocery stores, department stores, any other retail outlet that may be in their community. Volunteer work. This is providing service or work for no financial gain. A great deal of soft skills can be developed through volunteering, such as responsibility, accountability, and teamwork, to name a few. Volunteering is extremely important, and we encourage all youth to get involved in volunteering within their community or their school in some way because of the soft skills that can be developed. It's a great learning experience and also looks really, really great on a resume. Extracurricular programs. These are school-based activities such as sports, clubs, and committees. Apprenticeship. This is a form of post-secondary education for individuals who want to become certified to work in a skilled trade. And an example of a skilled trade could be carpentry, cooking, heavy-duty mechanic, among a vast majority of others. It is a combination of on-the-job and technical training where a certified journey person passes on knowledge and skills to the apprentice. High school programs. O2, which stands for Options and Opportunities. CEP, which stands for Career Exploration Program. And Career Access are all programs offered at the high school level. Now, not all high schools in the province offer these three programs. So if you are wondering whether the high school that your youth attends offers these or not, I encourage you to reach out to the school administration or the school counselor to find out more information. Mentorship. This is receiving guidance provided by a mentor. This is usually an experienced person in a company or an educational setting. Entrepreneurship, owning or managing your own business. And youth may get an idea of this if they mow lawns in the summer, remove snow in the winter, babysit, make and sell products, or any other type of work that they do on their own to gain an income. If you would like to find out more information about Nova Scotia Works and the programs and services we offer, or to find out where the nearest location is, please visit www.novascotia.ca/works for more information. This concludes session 3 of Let's Talk Careers, Filling Your Toolbox. Thank you so much for taking the time to join in and learn how you can help youth on their career exploration journey. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out by emailing the email on the screen, letstalkcareers@islandemployment.ca. You will also find recorded versions for session 1, 2, and 4 on the EECD YouTube page as well. Thanks again for your time, and I hope you found this information useful. Have a great day.